This is what we call New Orleans Square. And here's a picture of it from the riverfront as it will look when it's finally finished. And all these little streets are going to be very intriguing, little shops and things, and people can wander around in there. And then in here, we have a special attraction. We call it the Blue Bayou Lagoon. People are going to get on a boat here, ride through the lagoon, and then as they get around here, we're going to take them down a waterfall and take them back into the past, into the days of the pirates, you know, where the whole Caribbean area was full of pirates, and they were always sacking towns and things. You believe in pirates, of course.
Oh, yeah.
So you want to see some?
Love to.
Right over here, we'll meet them.
Everybody knows about the classic Walt Disney dark ride attraction, Pirates of the Caribbean, which can be found in 5 different Disney theme parks around the world. But do you know where Walt Disney got this attraction idea from? Hello, I'm Disney Dave, and welcome to my channel. Here you can find things all Disney and Walt Disney World. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click the bell icon to be notified when new content is uploaded. Pirates of the Caribbean is a dark ride attraction that you can find at Disneyland, the Magic Kingdom, Tokyo Disneyland, Disneyland Paris, and the brand new Shanghai Disneyland. The original version at Disneyland, which opened in 1967, was the last attraction whose construction was overseen by Walt Disney. He died 3 months before it opened. Blackpool Pleasure Beach is an amusement park situated along the Fylde coast in Blackpool, Lancashire, England. The park was founded in 1896 and has been owned and operated by the Thompson family since its inception, and is one of the most visited tourist attractions in the United Kingdom, as well as being in the top 20 most visited amusement parks in the world. The first notable attraction of interest to open at the Pleasure Beach was Sir Maximum's Captive Flying Machine, a rotary swing ride designed by the British inventor of the same name in 1904. A mill chute water ride followed in 1905, which opened under the name The River Caves of the World, both of which are still operational today. The attraction, The River Caves of the World, is often cited as one of the inspirations of Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean, as during the 1950s, the Walt Disney Company would visit the park regularly, and was one of the few parks which became the basis for the inspiration of the first Disneyland Park in Anaheim, California in 1955. Walt Disney formed a friendship with the owner of the Pleasure Beach, and the two would regularly inspire one another when developing their respective parks. The river caves sit in the heart of the Blackpool Pleasure Beach, almost entirely surrounded by tracks of various coasters, and looks slightly out of place with its tranquil setting. The ride's exterior has a slight quaint look, which is covered in a rocky facade. There's a few characters dotted around the rocks, while a water wheel nicely completes the scene despite serving no obvious purpose. The ride is built at ground level, but the adjoining pathway is sloped, creating a handy balcony for spectators to get a good view of the boats from when they emerge from the cave and head down a small drop into the crystal blue waters below. From the entrance, riders are led through a queue area, where a variety of scenes give a preview of what you'll see on your voyage. As you leave this room, you head straight towards the turnstiles and onto the loading platform. The boats are pretty basic, but nice and snug, Seating consists of 3 two-seat wooden benches, with no seat dividers, restraints, or backrests. Fortunately, the ride rarely gets a queue, so groups tend to get a boat to themselves. Although the boats look and feel quite ancient, they help to create the ride's cosy atmosphere. Unlike most recent dark rides that uses boats of a dozen or more seats, these small boats help to emphasize the feeling that this is your personal vessel to which you make a journey around the globe. There is also something quite endearing about riding a boat that has clearly completed many voyages. The river caves could have easily been very ghastly, but it is a genuine triumph. And okay, it's unlikely to be a thing that is foremost in riders' memories as they leave Blackpool, but the ride is a perfect example of the kind of gem you will discover at Blackpool Pleasure Beach once you get past the headline-grabbing rides. The park may be famous for its white-knuckle thrills, but there has never been a ride so perfect for unwinding as the river caves.
They remained unknown to the outside world until their discovery in 1813. Built by the Egyptian king Ramses II, these colossal statues are the most spectacular example of the art of ancient Egypt. Angkor Wat, jewel of the Cambodian jungle. For 400 years, it lay abandoned, burning and cracking in the tropical sun. And here, Sarai Barman was anointed king in 1113. 100 years ago, the great city was rediscovered, a city where once 1 million people had worked for sun and rain. The mighty city of Angkor Wat.